This video is sponsored by my friend's business, 3 Kids and a Camera. Stick around until the end to find out more.
It's me, Mario!
Hey guys, I'm MS Guy, and welcome to today's video. Since the Super Mario 3D All-Stars game is coming out for the Switch in 5 days, I'm going to be ranking all of the courses in Super Mario 64 to celebrate the release. In this ranking video, I'm going to be ranking all of the numbered courses in Super Mario 64, which means I won't be ranking the secret stages or the Bowser courses. So, with that out of the way, let's get started with the rankings. Starting out with my least favorite course in Mario 64, we have Dire Dire Docks. Dire Dire Docks is a water level that comes right before the second Bowser fight, and to me, it just seems like they added this course just because they had to. It's not that creative at all, just a simple water level. One of the reasons this is my least favorite is because it's a water level, which aren't that fun to me. The stars are also pretty boring. 2 of them are collecting rings, and 1 of them is opening chests in order, so we already have 3 of the stars that aren't creative or fun at all. The only interesting part of this course is the main area where you can board Bowser's submarine, but that's not that fun either. Overall, this is an uncreative, boring course that I would usually only use to get to the second Bowser fight. At number 14, we have Rainbow Ride. Rainbow Ride is a course set in the sky that requires you to take a flying carpet to get most of the stars. And, as it turns out, the course's gimmick, the flying carpets, makes it boring and difficult. At some parts, it can be easy to fall off of the flying carpet. And, if you fall off, it'll be a long time before you're back to where you were before, because they are very slow. Most of the stars are boring too, with most of them requiring you to take a flying carpet somewhere, then passing some small obstacles. Overall, it's a boring and difficult course, and the only reason it's not my least favorite is because it's not a water level. At number 13, we have Jolly Roger Bay. Now, I will admit that pretty much the biggest reason why I put this course so low in the list is because it's a water level, which makes it hard and frustrating to navigate. I do have some other complaints too, though. 2 of the stars require you to get the unagi eel to come out of something, which can be very annoying to do, because their patterns seem pretty random. The red coins are also annoying to get, since you have to swim in just the right spot to get them from the clams. Overall, the stars in this level aren't that fun to get, and the water makes them even more frustrating. Next up, we have Snowman's Land. This is another course I think they made just because they had to. Snowman's Land is the second winter-themed course in this game, and it's a lot worse than the first. It's a pretty small course with a giant snowman in the middle. It might sound cool, but it's mostly just annoying because you have to walk all the way around the snowman to get anywhere. The wind is also constantly blowing in parts of the level, making it hard to navigate, and the slippery snow and ice doesn't help anything. Overall, I think this course is overly annoying to navigate, is too small, and not much effort was put into making it. At number 11, we have Tick-Tock Clock. Now, I will say that this course has a really interesting gimmick. It takes place inside of a clock, and the time you jump into the clock affects the speed of the parts inside the clock. The main problem I have with this course is that it's too difficult. The moving parts can easily mess you up, and it's easy to fall all the way down the inside of the clock to your death or start of the course. It may just sound like I'm bad at the game or something, but I think the difficulty of this course takes away some of the enjoyment. Kicking off the top 10, we have Wet Dry World. Now, I've watched a bunch of videos saying how much they hate this level, and how it has a negative emotional aura. Now, what's weird is I can actually see why people think this, as the town section of the course is kind of creepy. But the main section, I think, is decent, and some of its stars are fun to get. I like the stars that require you to explore the course and find the best way to get to the top, like the secret star and the top of the town star. What I don't like about this stage is that, like I mentioned earlier, the town part is kind of creepy, and the course doesn't look that good in general. The main section kind of reminds me of a tech demo. Also, the gimmick where you can raise and lower the water levels is interesting in some parts, but can get annoying at times. For me, the best way to describe Wet Dry World is decent. At number 9, we have Shifting Sandland. Shifting Sandland is Mario 64's only desert-themed stage, and it has some fun stars and fun areas. The only thing holding it back from being ranked higher is, well, the shifting sands. For much of the main area, there is quicksand that can kill you, and it's very annoying. I find myself dying to it a lot. This quicksand makes the course very hard to navigate without a Koopa shell, which I'm glad is in the course at all. As for the stars, I think some of them are pretty fun, especially when you can go inside the pyramid. The inside of the pyramid is my favorite part of the course, with lots of different fun obstacles to overcome to get to the top. I think this course could have been a lot more fun for me if there wasn't so much annoying quicksand. Next up, we have Tiny Huge Island. Tiny Huge Island is one of the most gimmicky stages in Mario 64. The whole course is built around being able to switch from a tiny island to a huge island, hence the name. This gimmick works in some parts, and is annoying in other parts. I like how the Tiny Huge function makes it seems like there are two courses in one, since they are so different. However, sometimes it can be annoying getting around the huge island since it takes so long. The reason I put this course higher than some of my previous ones is because I like the stars. A lot of them involve exploration, which I enjoy. There's also a boss fight with the Wiggler, which is kinda cool. To me, this course can be fun, but is sometimes pretty forgettable, which is why I put it in the middle of the list. At number 7, we have Big Boo's Haunt. Big Boo's Haunt is a ghost-themed level that takes place in a haunted house. The reason I like this course is because it's fun exploring the house and all of its rooms, and it's great where you discover where a star is, on your first playthrough at least. Plus, there's a basement section with a merry-go-round where you can fight ghosts. The biggest problems I have with this course are that some of the stars aren't as fun. For example, the Big Boo boss fight seems easy, but it's really annoying getting to the roof of the house to claim the star. Some of the stars are way too easy, like the Secret of the Haunted Books and Eye to Eye in the Secret Room stars. Overall, I usually have fun with this course, but there are definitely some I like better. This choice could be pretty unpopular, because at number 6 I have Hazy Maze Cave. I've heard a lot of YouTubers say that they don't like this course, but for me, I think it's pretty fun. The fact that it's set in an underground maze makes it harder to get used to, making it an adventure every time I play it. It also makes the course seem way bigger than it is. I enjoy exploring the maze, and I think some of the stars are fun, like the emergency exit, 8 red coins, and toxic maze stars. There are some things I don't like about it, like I will admit it sometimes is annoying trying to find the star you're looking for in the maze. Overall, I really enjoy the exploration aspect of this course, and I don't know why it gets so much hate. Kicking off the top 5, we have Lethal Lava Land. For a course that honestly doesn't look that good, it is pretty fun. In this course, you navigate across different obstacles while avoiding the lava to obtain multiple stars. I especially like riding the Koopa shell around the lava to collect coins and get places faster. The reason I put this course so high is because you can jump into a volcano in the center of the course, which takes you to a whole separate area inside the volcano. Inside, you can climb to the top using pole jumps and platforms to get 2 stars. The only things I don't like about this course are, like I mentioned earlier, that it doesn't look good, and some of the stars are repetitive, like the bully star, and Boyle the big bully stars. I mean, they even sound the same. This course is still one of my favorites in the game, though. At number 4, we have the very first course in Super Mario 64, Bob-omb Battlefield. Bob-omb Battlefield is surprisingly good for the first stage in the game, and includes lots of fun areas and stars. I like how there's lots of different types of things to try, like a small underground area, the big mountain, the floating island, and the garden area. With lots of different areas comes different stars too, so it's always a fun course. The only thing I really don't like about it is that it has a generic theme, which makes sense for the first level in the game. And sometimes I end up falling into the underground section, which is annoying because it takes a while to get back up. I think Bob-omb Battlefield is definitely one of the most memorable and fun courses in the game. Starting off the top 3, we have Womp's Fortress. Super Mario 64's second course is very fun, especially its stars. You can climb to the top of the fortress for a star, explore the floating islands for red coins, and even shoot yourself into a wall for a star. The boss fight with Womp is also fun. Overall, this course has lots of fun obstacles to cross, and lots of fun stars to get. The only thing holding it back from a higher position is that it's kind of small when compared to the courses in the top 2. You can tell a lot of effort was put into designing this course, and it definitely deserves a spot in the top 3. Next up, we have Tall Mountain. This course is centered mostly around a mountain that is, well, very tall. The first star has you climbing all the way to the top of the mountain, which could take a while, but is very fun to do. The red coins are spread across tiny floating mushrooms and on some wooden platforms, and there is even a big slide inside the mountain that takes you to a star. For me, I enjoy getting almost every single star here, and the difficulty is just right. I have fun pretty much every time I play this course, even though it can be annoying when I fall down the mountain. There is, however, one more course that I think is just slightly better. And now, the best course in Super Mario 64 is Cool Mountain. Unlike Tall Mountain, this course starts you at the very top of the mountain, which is much easier to navigate, since it contains a teleporter that takes you instantly from the bottom to the top and vice versa, and a slide that takes you to the bottom of the mountain. You can also find a secret area that contains the Wall Kicks Will Work star, and at the top you can enter a cabin to find a big slide inside the mountain, just like in Tall Mountain. However, this slide contains a shortcut when you go through a certain wall, and you can race a big penguin down the slide. The winter theme works very well with this course, and it's just so much fun in general. It is truly my favorite course in all of Super Mario 64. So, that's my list of the best Super Mario 64 courses. I hope you enjoyed, and if so, be sure to comment about what you thought. Also, be sure to give this video a rating, whether it's a like or a dislike, and subscribe to this channel so you never miss another video related to Super Mario 64 or anything Nintendo. Since Super Mario 3D All-Stars is coming out soon, I'll probably do a video on that too. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. As I mentioned earlier, this video is sponsored by my friend's business, 3 Kids and a Camera. On their website, 3kidscamera.com, you can find lots of beautiful pictures perfect for decorating your space. You can choose from multiple sizes and have the photos shipped directly to your home. Plus, by using the promo code MSGuy01 when buying your photos, you can get 10% off of your order. So what are you waiting for? Check out 3kidscamera.com today.